Well, geez, sorry about that. I started a debate on here. Episode 3 was supposed to be for religion, and all of a sudden now it decided to disconnect and cut me off. That's kind of funny, though. Weird. It's a weird quirk. I know I sure as heck didn't do it, but apparently something happened where I lost it. So, back to what I was saying. I think religion should be in school. Not necessarily practiced, but maybe just the history of it and the teachings of it, and make it where kids have their choice to explore. Because back in the generation when my parents grew up, my grandparents and things like that, you didn't have all the crap that you do today in school. You didn't have all the bullying, the school shootings, the mass violence. You didn't have any of that. The bullying that took place in school back in that day was settled between the kids, and that was it. Or the parents would settle it with the police, and it, school is a much safer place, and less of a place worried about violence. You know, School shootings seem to be a rampant thing now because religion is out the door and anarchy is in the schools. Kids today are allowed to bully. They're allowed to act out, and fights occur, and things happen. And while the administration is trying to stop certain things from happening, you're never going to fully stop it because half of that stuff starts at home. And if you're not teaching your kids good things at home, you're not giving your kids a good structure at home, I think then that's where the monkey and the monster come out to play. However, given some circumstances, I think that kids should be allowed to, um, you know, have their choice of religion or not. Not everybody has to believe. That's why there's atheists. They don't believe, they question everything, and that's fine. There's people who do believe. Some people believe in um, Allah. Some people believe in God. Some people, believe in Buddha and whatever else you call them. So, I mean, it's really up to you to decide and answer me on that chat. But I did post this live earlier, so if you want, give me a shout out, and just say, hey, what do you think, or even comment on my Facebook. Facebook.com/charles.delts.96 under 210 shotgun, or even drop a comment on my YouTube page or message me, youtube.com/King Swagger for that. Let me know your thoughts. Like I said, you didn't see all the crap that you see back in the day as you do now, when religion was allowed in schools, when everything was more family oriented and family cultured. Chaos and anarchy seemed to reign supreme, whereas back in the day, everything was yes, sir, yes, ma'am, no, sir, no, ma'am, thank you, sir, thank you, ma'am, that type of thing. We don't have that anymore. Again, everybody's trying to do away with God. It's all censorship. Nobody wants to talk about it. It's almost as ugly as politics. The two easiest way, apparently, it seems to be in this world to kill a conversation or to ruin a friendship is by doing that. So, if you want to kill a conversation quick or kill a friendship, discuss politics and take somebody off. Discuss religion, take somebody off. But you give me an opinion. Drop it out here, hit it down, knock it out the ballpark. I'm going to jump off of this sucker, so I'm going to share it on my page, and hopefully you guys comment. But give it a listen, give it a like, give it a follow. This is the Thin Line, or as I call it, the Gray Thin Line, and I'm your host, Chucky D. Later.